DJ Roundtable Show is live. It's the DJ Roundtable Show. Tell another DJ about the show. Please subscribe.
It is Tuesday night. It is 8 o'clock. You know where your DJ's at.
Please subscribe.
I know where I'm at.
Got to mute.
I'm here with you.
Where's Matt?
I swear I muted it.
No, you weren't muted, Matt.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm
Now,
gonna mute you.
Sounded kind of
Welcome
weird.
to the blooper edition of the DJ Roundtable. Your host, DJ Buddy Mueller.
We're not doing anything bad here. Matt is actually
live.
working on some equipment, and he is unless you want to see the ceiling, that's where we have it off. But he's working on some stuff right now, so that way I'm gonna have him muted just for a moment or two.
Yes, a very important package he's working on.
This shows you this is a live show. This is not nothing nothing bad, nothing going on. And I hope that you guys enjoy yourselves as always. We thank you being here on a Tuesday night, spending your time here. My executive producer is next to me. Sometimes she comes in, sometimes she doesn't. So she's next to me. But again, we thank you for being here, having fun here on a Tuesday night on Twitch. If you haven't done so already, your first time here, make sure you follow the Twitch channel. The other thing also, YouTube's. The tubes, as some of us call it. There's a thing over there called the YouTube algorithm. And that algorithm, she is a mean beast. And I need your help. I need to get more people to like the channel. I need to get more people to watch the channel. And that is where you step in. If you could do me a couple of favors. First thing first, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have done so already. And make sure the bell icon is there so you know when the new episodes come up. The other thing also, share it with another DJ, with a group of friends, with other people. So that way people know about us. But help me slay that beast, the YouTube algorithm. Help me turn the tide that we work for every week. And again, I don't want to have 1 million people watching the show. I just want a few more. And I want no more. I want DJs watching it, so we basically help out. Fred said DJ Pooper. No, he is not in the bathroom. He trust me, he's not in the bathroom. We would not want that. So, but yeah, he is. He's working on some stuff there. So we were watching him a little beforehand before we went live, and then when he gets a chance to, he'll come on the camera and talk a little bit. Of course, we have great DJs from all around the place. I'm here in the middle, your host, Buddy Mueller, but we have 2 from California tonight. So we got Matt tonight, so 2 from Cali. One is a little more LA, one's a little more suburban, as you like to say, vanilla LA. The other, I have Georgia, North Carolina. I have New York. I have Ohio. We have a couple of DJs not here tonight because things are going on, things are happening. And I hope that you enjoy yourself. Sit back, relax, pull up a stool or sit back in your chair. Or if you're driving, just watch it. Make sure you look around for everyone. And you're listening to the podcast. Welcome. Make sure that make sure you enjoy yourself. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate every DJ that comes in here. And if you have something to question, please, in the chat. Last week was great. It took me a long time to read stuff, but because we had a great chat last week. And we try to have a great chat every week. And again, ask questions. We'll give you our 2 cents and what we've done. The thing is that we do as DJs, and we all like to do, I love the fact that, I talk to all these guys during the week. I get text messages. We message people back and forth, and we talk about things. We also have a couple partners here as well, some other shows. If you haven't done so already, and again, the links are down below. I have a few partners here. First, we have Joe, with his audio-visual Theta. That right there is a great console. If you're looking for a nice compact unit for karaoke, for ceremony, or anything as such, you'll be able to contact him. His link will be down below, so you can contact him about that. I definitely would say if you're looking for something, please, really, really, really cool stuff. You can see it over his shoulder there. Just even for a main setup, I mean, if you did a regular audio mixer and a tablet with DJ software on it, and you didn't want to use a controller to do a compact setup, that is great. The other thing also, we have a couple shows on YouTube. We have, as always, we have Cue It Up. He's on Thursday night. This week coming up, he has a real good episode. It's a crossover with another pair of DJs who are on YouTube. And with their podcast, they're going to be sharing it with Dwayne the Hitman Dixon. And he's going to have his partner in crime, DJ Mikey Mike. And then, of course, we have Sean, as always, my brother from Wisconsin, who is always shares funny things with me. And he has the DJ Biz School. So make sure that you have fun. Follow them down below, and let's go on. Let's get into this. So one of the things I saw that's been gaining a lot of traction, and we talked about this before, and it's been blown up a little bit more, I think, lately. AI in music. There's been a few bands that have come very popular. One of them is on Spotify with several million people following them. They're a totally AI done band. And they have, I want to say, 3 albums at the time of recording of this. I want to say 3 albums. And they have been really, tearing up the charts. They are a 70s retro kind of feel band, and they're all AI. It's done on software. I do AI songs. And to show you how much AI is out there, YouTube just came up with a new thing with AI. If you have AI content, be it video or audio, they will not allow you to monetize it. So you have to have real content to monetize. And I do an AI, I do a deep dive on Fridays. It's launched at 12 noon for the previous week's show. So you can kind of get, hey, this is a deep dive. It's an AI, basically analytics of the show. And they analyze it and they kind of break it down. It's kind of cool. I think it's fun. It's something to listen to. Of course, I listen to it before I publish it and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool how they pick up on things. And I'm glad that the 2 AI hosts pick up on those things and they talk about it. But AI has become more and more prevalent, and more and more software. One of the things we're also talking about is CRM. And CRM software, if you're using it for, customers, be it either Vibo or DJ Event Planner or a few others. And the thing with that, some of them are now starting to include some AI stuff in there. And they're starting to do more and more of it. Is there going to be an AI, pure AI, DJ planner for you? Do I think AI is going to take over DJ? No. No. Maybe for maybe some radio stuff, maybe some stuff on satellite radio or something like that, or a playlist. You want a virtual DJ. I don't think they're going to anytime soon take away from parties or events or weddings. I think it's just like, again, someone wants to do an event and have an AI bot for Spotify to play music for their event. They're going to do it with Spotify or a bunch of CDs. It's one or the other. It's one of the things I'm not worried about that. You have that right now. It's going to be about the same. A lot of people want the expertise that we offer and the understanding, able to read the dance floor, able to see what's going on, able to feel the crowd and compensate for what's happening. So my question to the table, AI, are you going to use it? Have you used it? Do you feel that it's a tool in the toolbox? Doesn't mean you're going to go all in, but again, I have some songs I've done. The intro song, if you're on YouTube, listen to it. That intro song is an AI song. I wrote that a while ago. So it's one of the things that I do stuff, and it's very, very interesting. So
I'll answer
AI,
first.
what
I'll
was that, Matt?
He wants to
answer.
go first.
I said I'll answer quickly first. The intro song should be all that you need to hear to understand that AI is not going to take over music.
He got you there.
I think
Again,
Put him back on mute.
it is what it is. It's but AI also does not just do music. It's in a lot of areas and a lot of things. It's starting to creep into things. And
I
do you,
Language.
yep.
yeah, I only use ChatGPT when it comes to like if I need to shorten something on my contracts where I'm like to basically for paraphrasing. I don't really trust it for generative. I just like the way I speak and type better. I think it still sounds too unnatural. But that's just me.
Yeah. And I see Mikey Mike's in the chat. He said old man told me once never to say never. Now I never said never. I just said right now as it stands, it won't be able to do it for the foreseeable future. And maybe in 10 years or so, probably. But again, we'll
Maybe
see. And
3
again, it's like
years.
anything
It's
else.
growing very fast.
Technology always changes, and sometimes technology's left us behind. And far as we wanted to do things like flying cars. I thought by now we'd be able to live on the moon, have a vacation on the moon, and have a Jetson car. We
I
don't.
think we still need to
So
get our first person physically on Mars, you know?
I thought by
So,
now.
my take, buddy,
Good.
everybody, from my perspective, AI is going to create its own genre of music, and people are going to gravitate to that. People are going to go ahead and create an avatar that's going to be your artist, and it's going to be its own music, just like rock and roll, classic rock, R&B, disco, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be its own type of genre of music, and people are going to gravitate to it. The next generation. I mean, it'll always be the classic, but this is going to be the next generation of music, the future. It's
And-
going to be a perfect instruments, vocals, everything. Everything.
I mean,
That's-
you listen to it, you hear it now, and again, I've heard the songs of this popular group. And I call it a group because it's designated as a group, even though it's all basically a computer doing it. It sounds pretty good, and there's a lot of stuff. There's a few people on YouTube that are showcasing and showing us what they do. I really feel that, you may be right. It may be an AI area. I'm sure Matt's going to be charging right toward that and put it on his playlist to play it at every chance he can get at his gigs. Uh, but in reality, I really feel that
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't say no yet. You never know. But I feel that, AI it can be very helpful, especially with some of the software for customer service software, some of the other things. And taking your contract going through AI, it'd be one of the big ones or a smaller one that can read it and go through and say, hey, maybe you should word it this way or word it that way. There's tons of people who are now, taking papers and running it through, resumes. We've used AI for a couple greetings for customers, to make it, sound a little bit more, and we tell AI what we want it to sound like and what we are. So AI kind of has an idea, and it comes up with some really good phrases that I wasn't thinking of when we go to, kind of greet someone or say something to someone. So again, it's a tool in a toolbox. That's why I feel. What about you, Joe? You think it's a tool in the toolbox, or you think that
I think it's
something?
the future because, and I'll tell you why. we respond to certain frequencies. I'll give you an example. When I hear Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence, or there's certain tonalities that just make you feel, they just bring chills to your spine. Or you hear a singer singing, and you're just like, oh my God. So AI is going to go ahead and tune to those frequencies to activate the human response. And we're not going to be able to help it. We're just going to like it and gravitate to it. Like it or not, you hear it, it's got certain frequencies, it's going to tune to it, it's going to make you happy or sad, just like we play music right now.
Very true. Very true. And Joe, it's always good. Again, you have many years being in the DJ world, many more years than a lot of us here. And you've seen a lot of things. And you and I both started vinyl. Who else started with vinyl here? Besides you, Joe, and me. Oh, okay, Jeff, myself. So the three of us started with vinyl, and then I was out for a while. Then when I came back in, is when CDs were just switching over to MP3. So I had both CDs and MP3s. I still have CD players for DJing, but I was doing MP3s as well. And it's one of the things we've seen the progression, how it is now and how things have changed. And some for the best, some are like, okay, I wouldn't do that. But some people really, want to have those different things. And I really feel, again, like I feel AI can be helpful in a lot of areas, especially with business stuff. I'm going to go to Jeff. Jeff, what do you feel about AI? Do you think it is a tool in the toolbox, or do you think it's too invasive?
Uh, AI, I will tell you what, my former job, I worked for Tegna, and we got a new CEO about a year ago. And one of his first things that he told the 10 or 12,000 employees, embrace AI, use it every day, or it will use you and you will lose your job because of it. Simple as that. It's every day. He actually started a division of how to use AI in our business. So that was television. That was that was last year. But going forward for me, yeah, I'm trying to embrace AI every day if I can. I don't have a lot of uses for it, except in Photoshop, which has a really new, great AI function. Um, you know, uh, iTunes is coming out in 26, version 26 with or iOS 26 with a really cool mixing feature that uses AI to mix between songs very organically. And, it's going to be, when they perfect that, that's trouble. That will be trouble for DJs. It's not perfected. It's nowhere near perfected yet. But it's not far away. Rick Beato, who's on YouTube, big music producer, recording artist, spoke about this very thing about songs appearing on Spotify and different places that were AI generated, and he deep dives into it and talks about it, and it's a good listen to check that out. But he's got ears that can pick that up. But he's a professional in the music industry. Most people aren't, so they're not going to be able to tell. But if you listen with his ears, and he can train you to listen for certain things, you can pick it out. But that technology will be advancing over the next year or two, where you won't be able to check it out or distinguish, reality from AI. So then it becomes AI is reality. I mean, just like Joe said, you'll either like it or dislike it, just like music is today. So for me, I embrace it. I think it's technology. That's all it is. It's technology. It's computers getting faster. I'm using my computer because it is fast now, and it's got enough RAM in it that I can play music videos. I couldn't do that 10 years ago. I'm embracing it. So yeah, I embrace technology. And Yeah, AI is every video that I put on YouTube goes through an AI detector, or goes through a music detector to find out if any music is copyrighted. That's all AI. That's been out there for years, and so it flags it and sends me notifications that people in Russia and Belarus are not going to be able to watch it, and I'm like, I don't care, so
Yeah,
so I just
what's with
I
Russia and
let it roll.
Belarus? Why do they hate us so much?
Yeah. So
Why
yeah, AI, I'm on board with it. And I think if like my former CEO said, if you're not, you're going to fall behind.
And talk about computing and about technology, how fast things are going. Um, Argonne National Laboratory, which is not far. I have both Argonne to like the southeast of me, and I have Fermilab to the southwest of me. And both of them are, uh, there are multiple federal agencies there for doing all this science. There, the Department of Energy, Department of Defense. You have all these alphabets of federal agencies there, and they just did it was on our local Channel 9 News about a huge system they're putting in to do AI for them to use there um, at the lab. And it's just you look at it, a lot of these companies are building server farms. There is a few places around here, one in Itasca, that they bought a whole entire unincorporated area with all these not cheap homes to tear down to build buildings, and they tore down a office building, and they're building two. It's the same company, but they're building two huge, basically server farms. They're huge structures. They eat a lot of electricity. They have a heck of a lot of cooling, and but they all in there is just tons and tons and tons of servers. And you're starting to see also with computers, you're starting to see quantum computing, what that these processors are running so much faster than a normal processor. And if you see a quantum computer, it kind of looks like a chandelier. It's a weird looking processor, but it does, I want to say teraflops of information per second. It's so fast. And if AI taps into that's you're going to get more and more, able to use it. And that's the thing. I really feel that if we, as DJs and business people, if we can use it kind of like you said, Jeff, every single day to use a little bit, every single day to use part of it, I really feel that when it comes even more and more into our lives, we're used to it then. We're a generation that is used to technology. And unfortunately, like my parents, my dad wouldn't understand it. My dad would be like, "Are these robots running around talking to you?" No, it's you know, it's basically a whisper on the interwebs, and it's very very interesting.
It's just a
And
Roomba.
yeah, basically, a very big Roomba sweeping up information.
Oh,
And one other thing, Jeff, when you again worked for the company you worked for previously, before you retired, and were they taking and using AI to like write scripts for scripted items, like a show or for a commercial?
Yeah, absolutely. And they encouraged it. It saves time, it saves manpower, and then they can lay people off, and then they can save money, which is one of the reasons I retired. So, and luckily for me, that I was at the age that I could retire and still live comfortably. And but for others, in my division, they laid off 475 people, because of AI.
Wow.
So that's a good chunk of change. It's not 12,000, but I mean it's a good chunk of change. So it is what it is. We saw it coming. Everybody saw it coming. I mean, it's you can push a button now, write a prompt, and have your marketing plan completely laid out, and not too long from now that it will be implemented with AI. So
The one thing is that, like, again, you being also a camera person and actually out there carrying camera, I guess, I see on YouTube, and I laugh at a lot of times, like Bigfoot walking through the woods and finding an alien and talking to an alien, and he finds a can of beer, drinks a can of beer, and he's like, vlogging his trip through the woods, or the stormtroopers,
It's
doing
all over
stuff.
TikTok. Yep.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, it's on Insta, it's on a lot of areas, Facebook, and you see this stuff and you kind of laugh at it. But if you see sometimes some of the news reports, the fake news reports, and I've done that before, have a parody of news. I actually sent Sean one, joking with him, and you hear that news parody of of a funny thing, happy birthday or something like that, but eventually you'll be able to do that for real and do an actual commercial that there's no real people there. And that's
Yeah, well,
the power of
absolutely.
AI. That's why I'm very happy to hear that your former employer was really pushing for you to use AI, because again, AI is a tool.
Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't think it would get as good as it did, just 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I'm like, no way it could replace my job. No way you can take a still image and animate it and make it look like video. And we were doing that. In my last few months, we were taking an image, a still image that we would download and pay for, from Adobe Stock, of a couple in front of a fireplace, and animate it to video and make it 5 seconds long and use that in a commercial.
I
And they are
I
hugging,
just did that.
and the fire is going up, and you could not tell that it was not shot by me. You could not tell.
I
So
just did that with a picture I have used before with at one of the weddings I did last year, with the Asteras and the DB speakers on stands, and I actually animated it, that still picture, into I'm going to use a term, DJ is dancing, the lights are changing color and stuff, and the camera's moving in. I've done a couple that I think I showed a couple guys in here, but I'll put that here in the video. I'll block it for a second or two, and you'll see that. Again, quick thing I did. Is it perfect? No, but give it more time. It will be more and more perfect. But
yeah, and like they said, AI is only as good as the prompts that are written. So you write a good prompt, you're going to get good AI. So
I'm getting better and
the
better at it,
next thing is
especially.
AI will be writing the prompts. So
I'm getting better and better at it, and especially lyrics. I'm getting better and better at that too. I got a lot of stuff out there that I've been working on. So, but I want to go to Dwayne. Dwayne also, he does also AI for music. Um, Let me ask you on this, Dwayne. When you are doing music and stuff like that, or doing stuff, are you making AI? Are you using AI? Do you feel it's a tool in the toolbox, or do you feel it's a an enemy? Do you feel it's something that you shouldn't use?
To me, AI is just like back in the day when you had Fruity Loops, and then going back to the 80s when you start to get drum machines and sequencers. It's every generation have their own fear factor or scared, scared of the next technology. To me, AI is just like the Fruity Loops. Now everybody can do a song, but it's obvious that when they do an AI song, it sounds just like an AI song. But if you use AI as a tool, it can make your production or whatever you're trying to do a whole lot better. So the key point is to use AI not as a be all to end all, but as a tool. Because again, you can put in prompts and have it write you a letter out, and you can turn it in as, as as is. But a lot of times AI can't replace who you are and your feeling, your humanness. So that's where I'll start off using AI to get an idea if I need an idea, and then piggyback off of that and make it my own. Or if I have an idea, I'll run it through AI to see if there's something that could be made better or fill in the blanks. So it's like both of us going backwards and forth. I'm AI is learning more. I use AI within like certain websites. It's scary now because now I don't have to use as many prompts because AI has gotten used to how I speak, how I move, what kind of results I want. So it automatically spits that back out. And vice versa. More I use AI and see how AI is thinking, it changed the way that I think and approach things. So that's how I
Well,
look
I,
at
I
it.
also feel that your on your show, the you have a few videos, and those videos that you make and have made are AI, and you take things and you add things. Now, the last one was kind of, I don't know, you're trying to go for Transformers or Marvel, but kind of like a mix of the two. When you had when you had a guest DJ on, and it's like it's it has some cool looks to it, but it's like you could tell right now. But again, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, it could be a full movie. It's all AI driven, but I'm looking at can we make it, can we make it our tool? Can we make it our need, our use? Can we make it for something that works for us and make our life easier and simpler and make things
Total
better off for us? So,
customization,
yeah,
customize it to your likes, your needs.
yeah. And again, if you take that and you look at that and you go, okay, fine, great. Are you going to make it, something that works for you, or are you going to work for it? And that's the thing, is that you have to look at what's what and what you're doing and what's going on. And is it something, again, is it something that's going to rule you, or is it something that's going to you rule it? And that's a question. Again, you want to work on this stuff. And Dwayne, again, you use the same software I use for music. You use I don't know what video software you're using, but you find it easy to do you find it helping your business?
Uh, Definitely, because it speeds up everything I'm doing. 9 times out of 10, the songs that you hear is not the song that Suno kicked out. See, I grew up using loop packs and all that, so I pretty much use Suno to give me different sounds and I recreate it. And then I still play and do tweak it and do stuff over it. So it's not like I'm going there and creating a song as is using a prompt. I'm giving it like references. I have a whole bunch of beats. So I'm just like the way that not Timberland. Yeah, Timberland. I have a whole bunch of beats, so if I already have an old song, and AI can make it better or add parts to it. That's how I use Suno. So it's like I'm not using Suno like the general audience people would be using it.
And that's one of the things with Suno. You can add in certain things, and you can build off of that. So you can ask it to make a whole entire song by itself, or you can come in with like samples and rhythms and stuff like that and make a song off of those parts. So again, it's taking it and it's working for you, not you're working for it. I'm going to go to Sean, and since he is the business whiz kid here and loves the business aspect, what do you feel with AI? Do you think AI is um, a tool in a toolbox, work to help business, to help you as a business owner, or do you think it's more of a fad, more of something that it just gets in the way?
No, I mean, it's definitely not a fad. AI is a huge tool. I use AI probably 50 to 100 times a day, and that's no understatement. I use AI for everything. Um, AI is going. to put a lot of DJs out of business, whether they want to admit it or not. If you are not on the top of your game, you are going to get taken over by AI, and it is not far away. And if you don't think that's real, you're lying to yourself. With Tesla's Optimus, there are three, all the different things it can do. You're going to have robots who can DJ, but besides that, just software capabilities, things that are already on the market. They already have AI DJ software. You set up a camera, it literally can read the crowds. Then you can start tying in things like thermal sensors. It can detect body energy, heat levels of people. AI is going to be a better DJ than 90% of the humans out there,
Don't have
whether
it
we want to
detect
admit that or not.
pheromones.
But my thing is, if you're going to take it that far, how many of
It's
the general audience is actually going to pay for that? Because you know it's going to cost a lot.
It's not about
it's
the
going to
audience,
cost
it's
a
the
lot in the
venue.
beginning. Everything
But-
costs a lot in the beginning.
But
And
I'm saying
it's not going to replace us right away. Those things I mentioned are already out there. We're
Right.
not seeing it because none of us can afford it. But with any technology, those things are going to become affordable to the everyday consumer. So us as DJ companies, and I actually asked AI this, and I'll read what AI said too. But us as DJ companies, if you want to stay alive, what is going to separate you from what an AI can do? You need to be a personable person. You need to have some type of personality that resonates with people. The other option is going to be we're going to have to be there setting up equipment. Although at some point, I think robots will replace doing that as well. As far as AI, this was their response to it. AI is changing the DJ world, but it's unlikely to fully replace real DJs, especially for events like weddings and live performances. Here's a breakdown of what AI can do and where human DJs still shine. Number one, what AI can do or will be able to do soon. Automated mixing. AI can seamlessly blend tracks, match BPMs, and transition between different genres. Personalized playlists. It can read a crowd to some extent using sensors or cameras and adjust music accordingly. Basic MC work. Some voice AI tools can make announcements or even mimic certain tones or styles. Mood and data analysis. AI can track what songs keep people dancing based on feedback or behavior patterns. What AI can't replace? Real-time reading of energy, but that is going to be coming soon. Engagement and interaction. A good DJ hypes up the crowd, makes jokes, handles unexpected moments. Personalized storytelling and handling curveballs like power going out, timeline changes, the bride wants a last-minute song. Humans handle these more smoothly than DJs.
Well, here's the other thing also is that I don't think AI is going to lift up and pull speakers in. So someone's going to need to pull speakers in.
What about Elon's robots? They're going to. Elon's robots can already do
We
your
are
laundry for you.
far away from having Bicentennial Man walk in with speakers and play music out of his face.
Are we though? Because Elon's latest generation of robots can babysit. They can do your laundry. They can do your dishes. We have cars that completely drive themselves at this point. How far out are we? Look at how fast technology is evolving. How quick these things. They're already on their third generation of AI robots, of humanoids. These things are evolving so
I think
fast.
it's going to be. I think the world of iRobot is, kind of far away, and then we'll have Will Smith save us, like he did in the movie. So
even before that, do you remember the Jetsons, the cartoon
Rosie.
show?
Yeah, Rosie,
Rosie.
man. We're not far away from having a Rosie. Elon is looking to have production in regular production going next year to be putting these into places.
And again, it's one of the things when they first come out, they're gonna be really expensive. But even Tesla now, Tesla's on their fifth generation or sixth generation of their autonomous driving, and it still can't autonomously drive. They still run the problem. They still crash. They still do things. Waymo out in California, they're in certain markets. LA is one of them. San Francisco. They freak out and they'll stop in the middle of a roadway and turn their hazards on. San Francisco fire departments complained about it when their fire trucks and their police cars come on the Waymos, and they just stop. And again, this is their what, second generation, third generation. Yeah, it's going to take time, but I feel that there's this push for technology that we can't do yet. It's kind of like if you go back to I'm going to sound kind of old. If you go back to the 80s to the General Motors V468 V8 motor that they put in the Cadillac, it could run as a 4-cylinder, it could run as an 8-cylinder, it could run as a 6-cylinder, and it was horrible. It was the first generation of the displacement on demand system. It wasn't until basically the 2010s that they've really worked out and they have displacement on demand, but they still run the problems with it. General Motors, Chrysler, you read about it, they still had problems here and there, but it's a different set of problems versus first set was computer. Now it's more of the mechanical side, just how things are. And they learn and they fix and they move on, but it's not a perfected thing. Yeah, there's a lot of vehicles have it. Jeff has it in his vehicle because he has a Suburban. It's a normal everyday thing. A lot of people don't even know it's there. And a lot of people, they don't want that. They turn it off or they figure things out. But it's one of the things that, isn't perfected. It's okay. It's good. It works. Jeff, I'm sure, enjoys the, less burning of fuel when he's driving down the highway to a gig.
I turn it off.
There you go.
I don't like it starting
But
all the time.
I mean,
I don't
a
like
lot
the
of these
stuff
things
either.
though are out there already. Like Crate Hackers. Last week, Crate Hackers just announced you can now use your webcam, point it at your dance floor, and Crate Hackers already has an AI that will read your dance floor energy and help suggest songs based off of the song you're playing and the crowd's response from it using your own webcam in your computer already. I mean, we are advancing fast. To think that this is not going to change
That
our
webcam is in
industry.
the wrong direction.
Yes, that webcam is, but you can hook in an external webcam,
Yes.
whatever you want to use to scan your dance floor with. The point is that software's there. You can go on. Crate Hackers 11 just launched last week. I'm not a big Crate Hackers supporter, not a fan, but it's out there, man. That is coming, and it is coming fast. And this is just the first step. I mean, I've had AI do announcements for me. You can clone anybody's voice. I had a couple. They were huge Disney fanatics. I went and cloned the guy's voice who does all the announcements for Disney and had him do their introductions for their wedding and had it do a Disney Storytale type entrance to announce them into the ballroom. Um, AI is coming and it's coming hard and it is going to lay a lot of people off in a lot of industries, including our own.
Have you
Again,
guys checked out? I put it on the chat. The M1 AI phone assistant. Did you see
What
that?
was that?
It's I put it on the chat. It's the M1 AI phone assistant.
Yeah.
well, if you're
So
Apple,
basically,
if you're an Apple person, Siri has their AI. Google has their Gemini. And
Gemini
Samsung
sucks.
Samsung had their own AI. Now they switched to Gemini. But again, it's like anything else. It's going to get better and better and better. And again, that's why I said, do we use it to our advantage? Do we work on it? Do we make sure that we understand how it works and use it to our advantage, or do we get afraid and say, "Oh my God, the world is going to not let me DJ. I won't be able to have a DJ business in a few years." Again, Elon with the robots walking around. You got to charge them up. They're not going to. You have they have a van. They don't have equipment to transport. You're going to have it's a lot of things. Again, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, yeah, okay, fine, Greg, I can see it. 10 years from now, I don't. Again, I may be wrong, but I don't foresee.
Maybe
You know,
not, but we're
yeah.
not all quite as old and maybe have to look 20 years in the future in our careers where we're still going to be gigging. That's my up towards my cutoff age of 50 there, buddy. But It's coming. It's
There's
going to be in my
nothing wrong.
lifetime.
There's nothing wrong with DJing to beyond 50. Joe is 49 years old. He's not worrying about the big 50.
To each their own, what age they want to DJ to. That's my personal goal to stop. I want to be done at 50.
Oh, you'll still
I
do it. You'll
got
love it too much.
15 years to go. So,
You'll
and I
stop
think
in the
within that
new
time,
music
AI
revolution.
will have greatly taken over the industry.
We'll see.
Set yourself apart, though. Do things, you got to look to do things that the AI can't do. And that's what it's going to come to. Utilize it as much as you can, but also differentiate yourself.
There
Or at
you
least
go.
until AI is banned from doing something.
Or invest all you can in AI and be the person sending out all those AI robots and equipment to do the gigs and sit back and collect that residual money.
I think Chris is going to do that because he keeps expanding his business from foam parties to over there doing golf. And again, your regular job, you're in IT. What are you seeing as an IT professional and as a business owner with AI? Do you feel that you're going to embrace it? Do you feel you are embracing it? Are you
You
using
have
it?
to embrace it. I plan on really using it because managing multiple businesses, managing how I'm going to set up everything, like the mini golf thing, hopefully it's coming this week. And I was told it's coming. So literally setting up the web page, which the web page is up. It's a funnel site, but trying to get everything integrated because there's still a human element that I still have to get is getting inquiries. Is it going to be through website? Is it going to be through voicemail? Is it going to be through AI on a phone chat, or is it AI by text? But now with regulations with text on phone, I personally can't respond because of the new phone regulations out there. So we're going to have some interesting stuff. Is they're going to be an AI response chat message through a web page. Our client's going to be apt for it. This new generation probably will adapt to it, no problem. But any older clients, corporate clients, may have a little bit of trouble unless they're already adapted into AI, as Jeff says, and they need to be using it, And I definitely need to get there because social media management, through all the sites that are out there, all the stuff, video content creation, you're spending hours. I can tell you, trying to figure out just to make it an answering voicemail. It's going to take you forever to record something on your own to figure out how you want it to say it. Everyone wants to put sound clips and bites of everything they want, part of their business. Can you use it? Can you not? Besides the
Yeah,
legality of it all.
and like one of the things like Tracy, my wife, her employer, corporation, they use Copilot.
Mm-hmm.
And Copilot's Microsoft. That's their AI. And again, there's so many different AIs out there, but she uses that on at least a few times a day to do certain tasks and stuff like that. And more tasks, she can ask it certain questions or proofread a document and proofread paperwork. And I feel that that also could help out. And Chris, especially yourself with running multiple items, I think, and again, being an IT professional, I think AI for you also would be helpful because if you have a bot, sitting there taking traffic saying, hey, this is for phone party, this is for regular DJ, this is for this is for that.
Mm-hmm.
That could help
Yep.
out a lot. It could just sit there and you can get
Absolutely.
different messages and have different messages set up for people to tell, hey, yeah, hey, we can set up your phone party. We're available. Especially you put into an AI what days you're booked and stuff like that. It's kind of like almost like boilerplate, kind of like pre-stamped
Your
information.
automational setup, that way you know where you want to funnel or where you want to lead your customer to do next. Are they a hot lead that they know they want to book now, or do they want to have answers and questions, Q&A with the AI? Are they going to have the time, either whether it's going to be typing it up, voice, if it's going to have an AI smart enough to handle that? But you still have to create what you want that AI to learn and know about the running of aspect of your business, what you need to operate. There's still a lot of back end that needs to be done. It's the intent that you have to create,
Yeah, yeah.
and the
So I'm
inputs
gonna
and
go
the
to
response.
Matt. Matt, are you available to chat?
Converse.
Yeah,
Are
are
we
you
going to
still
do it
working on
Matt's
stuff?
Calling
Matt's
Matt.
AI?
He said he could
Yes,
hear us.
I'm here. I'm
Here
here.
he
I'm
is.
here.
Okay.
Human life to
So,
match.
what about you? Are you using AI? Are you using it? Are you, you know, having it part of your business? Are you using daily? Are you using it weekly?
I'm personally not. Besides for my contracts, I just when I long, and I'll have ChatGPT make it shorter. That's pretty much it. I don't really use AI. Any automate.
Your cell
You're
service is
breaking
cutting out,
up.
buddy.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think what else
breaking
I would
up.
use it for. I guess I use like Apple's intelligence. I use Apple's intelligence, but that's it.
Are you using AI to,
Oh,
someone said you sound like AI right now
whatever.
because you
We'll
keep
come back
breaking
to them.
up. But are you using AI for finding new music for EDM or anything like that? Or,
I think he muted, so he'll be back.
yeah, I think he's
He's
having a little
having the
problem
not
with
best
reception.
service.
Maybe the
His
Wi-Fi where he's
AI is
at kind
taking
of,
over. They don't want him to talk about it.
yep. Or Matt just doesn't want to talk about AI. We had DJ Fire in here. I was going to ask him. Hey, Nathan, if you're out there, come back in. I'm going to ask you about AI because he has a couple businesses, and
Mhm.
even though he has a DJ service, he has a landscaping business, he has uh, you know his review business, he has his drone business, so he has a few businesses. And AI, is he using AI? That's the question. The couple things here. We'll go through the chat really quick here, and DJ NY Tello, if I say that name right, hopefully I did. Thank you for subscribing very much. And again, I know Mikey Mike's here. Fred is he's asking. He hasn't seen a DJ Biz School for a bit. New episode anytime soon? You're
You're muted,
muted.
Sean. There
Maybe,
you go.
maybe September. I mean, I tried getting one out in June and just got too busy, and now I'm gonna be I'll be by Buddy next week, and then up in Wisconsin for a month after that. So maybe when I get back to Georgia in September, we'll have something out.
Yeah,
I
maybe
got I
maybe
got a lot of partial videos made, but got to get time to finish them.
maybe you guys will see Sean maybe next to me here in the studio. Maybe, or maybe I go by
Gonna be
him.
live next Tuesday from Buddy's basement.
I don't have a basement, so yeah, that'd be a good trick. um,
And AI
Fred said.
to fix the
Fred
hay
said he
fever.
thinks that Hitman D-Dubs is an AI. No, he's not AI. He's a real person. He's too cool and calm. Only AI could be that chill. Dwayne is chill. Dwayne is very chill. um, yeah, let's see here.
Well, well, real quick, buddy,
But
everybody. From a mobile aspect, DJ, we're not going to be replaced for a while. Um, you just can't replace it. The other thing, when people are hiring you, they want to basically feel comfortable when they talk to somebody on the other line that they're going to go ahead and feel, God, I can really trust this person versus I'm talking to a bot or a chat. So, from our aspect, mobiles will survive. However, the club DJs are going to go down. More and more clubs are being closed down.
Clubs have
Now it's
already been
going bar
closing down for
restaurant.
decades.
That's
Yes,
why they're
and
all
then the bar
becoming wedding and
restaurant.
event DJs.
what was that, Sean?
I mean, I do a lot of bar restaurant events right now, but I can see that going away because, hey, why should I hire somebody when I can go ahead and basically have a virtual DJ, control the party?
I think that's why we're already seeing so many club and bar DJs move to weddings and events, is because that industry is fading out.
Well, we'll
But
see.
I
Yeah.
think even on the mobile side, I mean, there's the guy who has the system out there, the mini DJ or whatever it's called, his little setup. It kind of looks like Joe's console. It's got pre-built-in announcements, whatever. But I bet you within the next 5 years, there's one with a camera that can essentially automate announcements and do a wedding. So that might be something where lower end. And again, that's who I think is going to get hurt first. Your push play DJs, your lower end DJs, you're the first ones to go. I mean,
Yeah.
you're the easiest to
I
be
don't think
replaced.
so, because all that technology, it's going to be very expensive at first. Like you said before, Sean, it's going to be, I think, a long time before you're going to find something low budget that an AI is going to take control of.
But I think as far as us, like I've already started looking into it where I can bring a system, and now with Crate Hacker's new idea of reading the crowd with cameras,
Right.
I can bring a system. I set up the system. So yes, I'm still employed. I'm still going to be making money. I'm going to be making more money because I can probably set up 10 systems in a day versus DJing one event. Where I can bring a system and that system is going to DJ that event for me. It's going to be a console that gets set up and ran, and it'll make their announcements. It'll do everything that they need a DJ
Well, with
to
you
do.
retiring in 10 years, I don't think we'll have much to worry about.
Well, let's ask Nathan. Let's ask Nathan.
Nathan, please,
Nathan,
yes.
I know you were in here a little bit listening to us talk about AI. Are you using AI? Are you using it for your business or any of the businesses?
Nope, sure ain't. AI is scary. And from the lots of people that I've talked to, like some of my lawn care customers, some of my other customers I do work for, people at church, AI is going to take over this world, and it's not a good thing. It's basically the government's way to, I think, of taking over things without actually having physically to take over things. They can do it remotely. And AI is actually going to be bad for businesses. It's going to be bad for the economy. AI is not good. I see things all the time on TikTok, and I'm like, nope, that's AI. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of real, but it's not. I mean, there's going to be some people that's going to get a hold of some, what's the word I'm looking for? Technology, put it that way. They're going to get a hold of something that may not be out yet, or maybe is out yet. We just don't know it. They're still beta testing it, but they're going to get a hold of something, and they're going to be able to do some stuff that is not going to be good for this world. They're going to be able to, do things that shouldn't be done. And I mean, there is good probably from it, but I'll drop my phone. But there's also things that can come bad from it. A lot of the things that I see on AI are not good. I don't think I've seen one thing out of AI that's good. A lot of the stuff on TikTok is animals eating other animals, and you can tell it's AI. You can tell it's not real, or animals eating humans, and it's like, why would you want to post that? I don't know. It's just sad stuff out there, and it's like I don't want to see it anymore. It's just some of the technology stuff that's coming out right now is like these robotic lawnmowers that are coming out. I'm against them because they're eventually going to try to take over me out there on a lawnmower mowing your lawn. And it's going to get to where we're not going to be able to get any customers because everybody's going to realize in the long run, I can have a robotic lawnmower mow my lawn every day if I wanted to. And
Well,
it's not gonna cost
they
me
have that
much.
already. Husqvarna has that. You just put the
I just got
sensors.
mine for $50 a month. Fire. Got rid of my landscaper. $50 a month. Robot mows my lawn now.
Here's the
Yep.
other problem with that.
And
I don't
it's
have a
going to
flat.
take jobs from people. It already is taking jobs from people. Like I've had
Unfortunately, it's not
companies
gonna
that
take-
will be like, we want to send you our robotic lawnmower. And I'll simply comment and be like, that's nice of you. And I appreciate you reaching out to me. But I kindly decline because you are going to be, I don't like your robotic lawnmowers. To me, they don't cut as well. They're not made as well. I don't know. I just don't like robotic lawnmowers.
As
They're
long as
eventually
the
going to take
client is
over
happy and gets the job done, is that what we're supposed to do?
Do what now?
If that's what the client desires and there's someone else that's going to be willing to provide it, you will be out of business.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say about that. But for my yard, I have a 60-degree angle hill. That little AI robot mower is not going to get up my 60-degree angle hill.
No,
It's
you need
also,
like
ours
you
is
need a nice big
45 and we
V8.
just cut it.
Huh?
45 was the cutoff, so we just
Yeah.
made it on ours.
But
So
I
basically,
mean,
with me,
You need
you
a
will
nice,
always
you
have
need
a
a nice
job.
big V8 engine. You need like a big block of 454 and a tractor, and you just go straight up.
Mhm.
The
I'm just
big
saying. I mean,
DJ
I'm not
service
saying
said
it bad.
Skynet. This is true.
I'm not saying it bad. Like I think what Buddy uses on the deep dive, which I haven't seen for a while, so I don't know if Buddy's still posting deep
Yeah,
dives, but
still doing that. The deep dive.
I they're not popping back up. It's weird. They're not popping up in my notifications, so something's changed. But I
Well,
think that's kind of cool.
YouTube doesn't want to monetize AI. So they've said if anything's AI driven, we're not again, I'm not monetized anyways on YouTube, but they don't want to monetize it right now. So again, they may be lower in the algorithm. But again, I'm putting it up there because again, the people who are subscribed to the channel, they want to listen to a deep dive. Again, it's kind of a cool analysis of an episode. Is it the end all to be all? No, it's like anything. It's not perfect, but the thing is that it's a tool in a toolbox, and that's the way I look at it.
I like it.
I think it's cool. I mean, I think that's cool. I mean, that's not going to take it, but I think it's cool for AI to listen to what we talked about and said, and then they come up with, it's kind of cool to hear an AI say my name or, say somebody else's name and know exactly what they said that show. That's cool. But I mean, going to an actual event, setting up, tearing down, yeah, I get it. Like I enjoy all that. I enjoy the setup and the tear. Well, the tear down's always the easiest, but the setup and making things look nice and running the show and being part of the show. Now, to me, if AI takes over DJing and we get robots out there doing it, I mean, things can mess up. They could, which I mean, DJs mess up too, but what else is the word I'm looking for? That like,
Well, things can happen and go awry when, again, their power can, well, like Sean said, power can go out. Things can happen, time change, the timeline, all this other stuff that, you need human interaction right now to compensate for it. AI can't do that. They don't have it doesn't think like a human. It doesn't say, okay, fine, great, I need to do this, do that. But you look at things, mundane tasks, like out by you, Nathan, where you're at in Central Illinois, you have farms all around you and just those combines out there picking up wheat or picking up corn or pick up soy, and they're out there, a lot of it's GPS driven. The farmer that's riding it, he's just riding it. It's driving itself basically. They turn the cruise control on, it goes the whole entire row, which is for acres and acres and acres. When the vehicles pull up, they dump stuff in there. Eventually it's going to be an AI truck pulling up, and you have one person running a whole entire field with 3 or 4 of these units, and
I mean,
those units are not cheap right now. You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. These farmers pay out for that equipment. It's not cheap for tractors and stuff, but eventually you may see
we
no cab on it.
the guy that I
GPS
helped,
done.
the guy that I've helped farm and harvest and stuff, like when I go up alongside of him in the tractor and auger cart in the combine to dump, I'll go in, I'll get up alongside of him and I'll turn the auto steer on. Now that's GPS driven. Sometimes it'll go right where it's supposed to. Other times it'll not go and it wants to turn and start heading towards the combine. And then I have to disable it just because it don't latch on wrong. It doesn't do right. But what it is I can pull up alongside of him, hit that auto steer, then he can control in the combine if he wants me to speed up, if he wants me to slow down, if he wants me to move over, he can control that from his screen. I mean, that's nice, but like all in all, sometimes when I've hit the button on the screen, the tractor will go like this and say he's over here, and it'll want to turn and start going towards him, and I've had to push the brakes on. I mean, that happens when there's an AI in there and nobody in the, in the actual seat. There could be accidents and somebody could get hurt.
There could be, or could, again, the cameras. Again, it's just like, self-driving vehicles. Yeah, they do work pretty decently. Tracy has it on her Explorer, Ford Blue Cruise. It works on the expressways and tollways around here, and it's cool, especially go around curves and stuff. The vehicle drives itself. But does it work on regular streets? No. Does it work in other areas? No. Does it have limitations? Yes. Will it get better and better? I'm sure this is, just like Tesla, their generations do a little bit more. But you have vehicles now, Kia, Tesla, a few other vehicles, you can summon it with your app on your phone, say, the vehicle come here and pull up. Jeff would love that his Suburban pulls up, he can just unload and start loading up in the vehicle. It did it by itself. That would be awesome. But the thing is that, again, it takes time and money, and that's one of the things. That's why I feel that AI is a tool. Will some people have to learn different things? Because AI, sure, it's like any other new industrial item. Do I think it's going to take away everything? No. Is there things you should learn about? Yes. Should you be smart about it? Yes. You should be smart about your business. You should use it, learn it. And again, if it helps your business out, as far as using it for contracts and stuff like that, why not? Make your contracts more bulletproof. And I know someone before said about AI lawyers. I've seen that. Again, it's AI. And again, AI is just basically kind of a glorified search engine right now. But years from now, it may be different. It may be, if you've seen the movie Elysium, where the main character goes to see the doctor, and it's a robot doctor standing there. Basically, it looks like a mannequin saying that do you feel okay, and asking questions, and he's talking like a robot back to it. You may see that one day. You never know. You may go to a doctor's office and see that. But with that said, I know we're over to the hour, and I appreciate you guys all here and enjoying yourself on this beautiful Tuesday night. Thank you all again. Nathan coming in. Matt was here for a little bit, and he cut out. I guess he lost signal. Joe, of course,
Something
in California.
happened to my camera. Oh, here we go.
Joe, of course, Joe out there in California. Nathan here in Central Illinois. Sean in Georgia. Jeff in North Carolina. Dwayne in Ohio. Chris in New York. And of course, I like for Matt. Matt is also California too, the LA area. And I appreciate everyone here. I appreciate everyone on the panel here, and I appreciate you all for watching the show. Thank you so much. And I'm actually going to have Joe take us out tonight. You did a great job last time, so don't worry about it, Joe. Just tell everyone you have a good night.
All right. Once again, we are with the Roundtable. We share our knowledge, skills, and everything in between. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And incidentally, I've been clicking on the YouTube ones and giving the thumbs up. Also, ring that bell, and then don't forget about Twitch. Tune in every Tuesday and learn something new.
Yep. And that's the thing, guys. Have a good night. Thank you all.